Hello, what is going on, guys? Hockey Guy 1 here. Welcome to my review of Mission Impossible 3. So, Mission Impossible 3 is directed by J.J. Abrams and stars Tom Cruise, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Ving Rhames, and Simon Pegg. So, the story is Ethan Hunt has to go on a mission to rescue Lindsay Ferris and to retrieve this thing called the Rabbit's Foot after rescuing her. Yeah. So the story is just great, and it's a big step up from Mission Impossible 2 story. In this one, it goes along much better, and honestly, it's really great. So the action is just fantastic as always. Like I was saying, this franchise, it's like rare to see bad action inside this franchise, and this is no difference. It's just some great action. Tom Cruise as well just does a great job as always. He never fails with his acting. I don't really think he's exactly failed in his acting career once. I haven't seen every single one of his movies, so I may not know that. But yeah, he of course does fantastic here. He's definitely one of the best actors in the business, and he just does fantastic in all these Mission Impossible films. Ethan Hunt's character is even more developed here, with him becoming a badass, and he's just fantastic character, and it's just awesome to see what he turned into here, and like he has a real motivation and everything for going after him. Like you get it, why he's going after Owen Davian and everything. And Owen Davian is just a fantastic villain. I mean, he's one of the best in this franchise, and it's definitely the first good one in this franchise. I mean, the first two definitely had very weak villains. Owen Davian is an exception to that. He's just fantastic, and he's just really menacing, and like it starts, like everything he does, he's very menacing. Like killing Ethan Hunt's girlfriend at the beginning, and it was just a fantastic way to develop his character, and showed how much of a badass villain he got, and she is just a fantastic villain for sure. Philip Seymour Hoffman did a great job, and he is the perfect casting choice for the role of Owen Davian, and he perfectly acted as the character and did a great job acting. The opening scene was just a fantastic way to open the movie, and definitely adds in a lot of tension to the film, and was a perfect way to open it. It definitely showed how menacing your villains and why Ethan Hunt will do everything he does throughout the movie. It's like a perfect opening scene, and it's definitely very emotional. With the way he killed off. Yeah, it's just a fantastic opening scene, and it's just a perfect way to start this movie. And the visual effects look great. Like the explosions definitely look a lot more realistic in here, and just about. And the fire effects look a lot better than they did in Mission Impossible 2, which those visual effects in Mission Impossible 2 are pretty dated, but they definitely improved here, and it's a great job, and it could have definitely improved it more, but they have definitely improved it well here, and it just looks great. And the movie's it's paced pretty well, and it doesning really drag very much. It paced it out pretty well, and it was a great thing to do for this franchise. With that said, I do have a few negatives with this movie, and it's Lindsay Ferris, and I mean, she didn't really need to be in this movie. I mean, you're just there as someone who's trained by Ethan and he has to save him, and she's just help him out. with the panel. I mean, she just doesn't really have much of a character. I think they're gonna put her in here, and they probably should have done a lot more with her character. And that's just. And Julia, I don't feel like was a very good love interest for Ethan. I mean, she's just not very well developed, and it's a pretty bad character. And yeah, it doesn't really happen. The love story does feel a bit forced. They do kind of get married, and then she gets captured. Ethan has to go save her, and there you go. And she's just. She's not a very good character. They should have done a lot more with this, and yeah, they're just not a very good character. So overall, Mission Impossible 3 isn't the best movie ever, but it's a great movie for sure. Pretty good movie for sure, and definitely a step up from 2, and yeah, so I'm going to give Mission Impossible 3 an 8 out of 10. That was my review of Mission Impossible 3. What are your thoughts on Mission Impossible 3? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Or you're in the middle? Tell me in the comments below. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.